The Tale of Kaylin and the Night Terror. Part 1. Once upon a time, in a small village named Oakhaven, nestled deep within a dark forest, a community lived in the shadow of fear. Every night, as the moon cast long, eerie shadows, a chilling howl echoed through the trees. It was the sound of the Night Terror, a creature of unknown origin that stalked the village, snatching livestock and sometimes even the villagers themselves. The bravest had tried to hunt it, but none returned. But one day, a young hunter named Kaylin arrived. He listened to their tales with grim determination. Fear would not rule his life. With his bow, he ventured into the forest, following the creature's trail. Days turned into nights as Kaylin tracked the Night Terror. Finally, he found its lair, a dark cave hidden deep within the woods. The monster waited. The battle was fierce, the forest echoing with their struggle. But in the end, Kaylin's skill and courage prevailed. With a final, desperate shot, he struck the beast down. The village erupted in cheers when Kaylin returned, carrying the head of the Night Terror as proof of his victory. A great feast was held, and for the first time in years, the villagers slept soundly, their hearts filled with gratitude and hope. Part 2. After his victory, Kaylin's life changed forever. He was hailed as a protector, but the weight of expectations grew heavy. Peace, however, was short-lived. A new threat, silent and insidious, crept into Oakhaven, beginning with a dark blight on the livestock. Soon, the blight spread to the villagers. The old village elder, who had always mistrusted Kaylin, declared it a curse, the Night Terror's vengeance. He warned that Kaylin, who had disturbed the forest's order, must be exiled. The villagers were torn. Kaylin knew he had to find the truth. He ventured back into the forest, not for a monster, but for a source. He found the blight's path concentrated around the Night Terror's carcass, where a bioluminescent fungus spread its potent, natural poison. Kaylin knew words wouldn't be enough. He needed proof and a solution. He searched for a counteragent, eventually discovering a rare, silvery-leafed herb growing only near freshwater springs, a potential cure. He returned to the village and, before the entire community, mixed a paste from the herb, applying it to the most afflicted villager. Slowly, the dark blight began to recede. The elders' claims of a curse were shattered. Kaylin had saved them once again, not with strength, but with wisdom and an understanding of the natural world. The village finally had a leader they could truly trust, and Kaylin, his purpose clear, stood as their guardian against all darkness. Part 3. The Guardian and the Scholars. With the blight cured, Kaylin embraced his new role. He became the village's guide, teaching the younger generation that the forest wasn't just a place of fear, but a delicate ecosystem to be understood and respected. Word of Kaylin's deeds spread, reaching a powerful order of scholars from a distant city. They arrived, their heads filled with ancient texts and their eyes with condescension, certain they possessed a knowledge far superior to the villagers. They scoffed at Kaylin's explanation of the blight, convinced the bioluminescent fungus was a magical residue of a power they sought. They believed their book knowledge was superior and Kaylin's understanding was primitive. Ignoring Kaylin's warnings, the scholars ventured into the woods. In their arrogance, they disturbed a powerful, ancient guardian of the forest, a creature of light and magic that had been in a long slumber. This new guardian was not evil, but its awakening was chaotic and destructive. It caused beautiful but dangerous magical storms, with trees glowing with a searing light and the forest floor trembling underfoot. A creature of pure energy and light, the guardian was a part of the forest itself, a force of nature. Kaylin knew this was not a beast he could fight, but a force he had to soothe. With his deep understanding of the forest, Kaylin found a network of ancient, crystal-filled streams that were connected to the guardian's energy. He returned to the village, not for a battle, but for a task of immense subtlety. With the help of the villagers, now armed with his teachings and tools, they worked together to calm the magical storms. They created a harmonious ritual of light and sound, gently guiding the creature's energy until it receded, and the guardian returned to its slumber, leaving the forest vibrant and safe once more. The scholars, humbled by Kaylin's wisdom and the power of the community's bond with their home, realized that true knowledge wasn't found in books, but in a respectful connection to the world around them.